Yup, Fast and Furious. Yup, Nick. Yup, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yup, Matt Damon. Danny Al, Dre, Arsenio, Adam Sandler. The Rock. It's The Rock. Just Ant-Man and Quantumania and all that. There you go. Bob. Brad Pitt. Yup. Bill Murray, CeeLo Green, that's the voice. Ocho, Charlie Chaplin, Barkley, Farley, Thor, Chris Rock, Slizzap. Damn, Jazzy Jeff, they got you too. Will Smith, Chris Tucker, damn Friday, Coolio, Dame, Allen, Aykroyd. The Covenant, yup. DeAndre, that's how Eli got his chips. Kurt Russell, that's Ego Shaq, yup. Flip Wilson, oh man, Magneto. Nah, B. Yup. Jamie, we all know Jim. Yup. Fallon, Show, Seth. Yup. John Candy, Old School, Ghost. West, they got Nino. Oh man, Jimmy Kimmel. John Triple Depp. Ye in his line. Good Burger. I Will Not Wear a Dress. Yup. Leave. That's Mark Wahlberg. Yup. Michael J. Fox. Nah, Shia. Doogie Howser. Anansi. A Pusher. Ricky's. Nah, Ace. Not Jimmy Conway. I'm Iron Man. Snoop Lion. Most. They got most. Oh my goodness, B. Tracy Morgan. Yep, the fastest man. Ving. Will. I'll be quiet. Will I Am. Billy Ho. They got Billy Ho and George Clooney. Nah, B. This must stop, man. Yeah, man. The reason why we do this, man, because we, they, it, whatever pronoun you want to use, has inverted our energy, man. How long we going for the same old tactics, the same old tricks, the same old madness? You know what I'm saying? How long we going to continue to subscribe to the bullshit and then accept the bullshit, you know what I'm saying? The excrement that coming from the bullshit and eat it. Like, all right, we just eating shit now. Literally eating shit, energy shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, god damn. Literally and figuratively. All right, so what they're doing, you know what I mean? Let's do a refresher. The pretty girls that they're trying to emulate is the woman energy. So since they have created this patriarchal society, everything has to fall in line with that. Entertainment, sports, all of that. And then there's going to be a hierarchy within that, but God, as most people see it, as a man. And as God being the dog-headed situation and all of that, yeah, it could be a masculine energy, so to speak, but that's not the supreme being of all things. Why would it separate itself? Anything in separation is not complete. It's not whole. Definitely not balanced. So they have to continue, since they moved the woman out the way, they have to continue this black and white, this separate, this polarity, and then take the woman energy, the divine feminine energy, and invert that shit to create all of the bullshit that they doing. So that's why these niggas gotta wear dresses, that's why they gotta do the funny shit, that's why the gay shit is going on, all of that has been going on, because that's where they receive their power. And, you know, truth be told, there's a power in that. There's a power in tapping into your divine feminine side. You know what I'm saying? The side of you that's as a male, tapping into that chaos energy, the energy that of a woman, so to speak, not being, you know, metrosexual, no shit like that, but tapping into the reception side of yourself, the side that's more, that balances you out as a man, with all that testosterone and dumb shit and just running and doing stupid shit all the time, balancing that out with the feminine energy as we grow as men is very, very powerful. So the entities that they are channeling and they're fucking with have no filter and they don't give a fuck. And they're running the same plays over and over and over again. Like, you can see from what this shit started, they're running the plays over and over. So now this nigga got to come out with a dress. You know what I'm saying? Usher, and they're going to usher in the new state of things. This is how they run their magic. This is how they who they're in tune to. Like, some people go to church and they're in tune with what they think is Jesus. Jesus tapped them on their shoulder, or they go to the mosque and they, you know, whatever, whoever, how, whatever deity they want to subscribe to outside of themselves. You know what I'm saying? These people who run certain parts of the world, so to speak, entertainment, matrix shit, oriented shit, and stuff like that, they are channeling and tapping into these energies who don't fuck with females in a certain way, or don't want humans to fuck with females, don't want humans to connect with the other side of us that we've lost, and you know what I'm saying, from male to female. So it's like, all right, you do the dress shit and you will get power. You do the dress shit, you will get money. You will now be able to share your visions. You'll be able to get certain levels of access. You'll be able to live the life that you always wanted to live, which is really life that we programmed inside of you from a child. But you will be able to live these different fantasies, so to speak. But you have to subscribe by these rules. And one of the rules is the girl shit, the gay shit, the wearing the dress shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's clear, like, come on, B, like, this shit is not, it's clear. They're running the same play. They are running, pause, like my man said, they running the Princeton back door, pause, and they are scoring every fucking play. So as a coach, as a GM, as somebody, like, why y'all niggas let these niggas run the Princeton back door? And we just keep running for it. Like, all right, well, that's just what they want to do. They want to wear a dress. I don't care, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I like Usher music too, and I fuck with his music too. But at some point, we have to stop when they start fucking with our energy, because he's being used, he, she, it, they, whatever, are being used to push through the new agenda for what's going on. You know what I'm saying? What they're going to usher in next. Like they did Kobe a few years ago. You know what I'm saying? What does Kobe rhyme with? What does it sound like? And what do we have to just deal with through, you know what I'm saying, a few years ago? Quarantine, what do we just have to deal with? That was ushered in through Kobe. So this new situation is going to be ushered in through homeboy right here, with the checkerboard bonnet and the going both ways, in the dress with the whatever. You know what I mean? Come on, big. Like it's clear. So boom, let's get to some science. Let's get to some background research on this, right? So in Vegas, right? So in Vegas, there's been a lot of stuff going on in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? The Super Bowl's coming in Vegas. Super Bowl 58 is coming to Vegas. The Raiders have been moved to Vegas, so we have a football team in Vegas. What do you think about when you think about Vegas? You think about gambling, you think about having fun, you think about debauchery, you think about, you know what I'm saying, just like, you know, but mostly gambling, casinos and all of that. So the new thing that's coming in, you know, if we don't know, is gambling. We are going to gamble everything now. We're going to gamble on sports. We're going to gamble on betting. We're going to fantasy. We're going to gamble on all the things. Who wins the next Academy Awards? How much money is going to go? Which countries? Everything is going to be, most things in the Matrix, is going to be based on gambling. Gambling, which is you know what I'm saying? It's a risk-taking thing, which you all have to take risks, but it's different. It's not controlled by it's controlled by things outside of you. And as you can see look up the sports, they're all rigged. So you're playing in a rigged system. You know what I'm saying? And through Usher, through the Super Bowl, that we all know football is fucking rigged to the T, they're gonna usher this in. So then boom, they also in Vegas, they've been rocking shit in Vegas for a minute. The casinos was first, but you have to imagine how much energy comes through a desert. It is a deserted land. It's a desert area. Las Vegas is a desert, but yet all this currency is flowing through there. Again, that's the inversion of the energy. There's no water in Vegas. It's a desert, but they got currency coming through in the form of all this energy and money coming through there. That's by design. See what I'm saying? So the sphere through it, that they got the matrix coding and all that, this sphere situation, they had that come in recently, and the sphere looks like I didn't say the sphere picture, but anyway, this is the sphere on the inside, how it looks on the outside. Looks like a sphere. And then in Vegas, they also got the temple. They gotta have a pyramid with the capstone shining in the lights, whoever they're trying to channel, with the Sphinx up front with a man's face, which is actually a woman's face, but it's a man's face. You know what I'm saying? So they are running plays in Vegas crazy, and they're gonna run all this stuff in Vegas. They got Adele coming in Vegas to 2023. Gaga's there. Garth Brooks, the biggest country singer. And then in 2024, which is an 8-year, 2 + 2 + 4 = 8, they're gonna usher in Super Bowl 58. Super Bowl 58. You know what I'm saying? They're using this energy wisely. appropriately. You know what I'm saying? To bring in some shit that's outside of what people normally pay attention to. You know what I'm saying? So Super Bowl 58, right? Super Bowl 58, 5 plus 8 equals 13. 1 plus 3 equals 4. That's the 4. Let me bring us some numerology. Usher. Your man Usher, who's about to usher in the bounce. Usher is 44. Usher is Usher Raymond the Fourth, using Roman numerals because we're still in Rome. Usher was born on October 14th, 1978. All of those numbers equal together equals 31. The inversion of the Super Bowl 58, 13, which gives you 3 plus 1 equals 4. Usher has 4 children. Usher began his music career. Do I have that saved? I don't have that saved. Usher began his music career in 1993. Add up 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 3 gives you 22, which is 4. 4. Usher performs. Usher performs at the 62nd, 6 plus 2 is 8, annual Grammy Awards on January 26th. Another inversion, another duplicate duality ritual or switching of the numbers, Janus type of situation. Janus is the dual-headed god. Look up Janus, Janus. 6226. Boom. They've been rocking this play for a while. They've been pushing this play for a while. Pay attention. The numbers show you the signs. They know that numbers are energy. They use the numbers along with the energy to create their magic. You know what I'm saying? So the 6226, there it is. Boom. Right? So he performed at the 22nd, the 62nd Grammys on January 26th. January 26, 2020. Add all those numbers up. 1 plus 2 plus 6 plus 2 plus 2 equals 13. 1 plus 3 equals 4. They did the same thing with Kobe. Look at Kobe's numbers. Look at I had a post on it with Kobe and how they rocked him. You know what I mean? Whatever he had going on. A lot of 4s and 8s and all of that. Remember the 444 album? This is all the same science, man. Fourth dimensional mental shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Get in tune, get acquainted, because this is what's being lorded over your head. So boom. So on September 4th, he announced his show at Caesar's Palace, of course, Caesar's Palace, Rome, in Vegas. Put those numbers together. 9 plus 4 plus 2 plus 2 equals 17. 1 plus 7 equals 8. You know what I'm saying? So we got the numbers and all this shit here, man, and it's showing you that. The other thing I wanted to mention, this skirt set that he wore, is what Usher's wearing, was made by Pharrell. And Pharrell, of course, look at homeboy, happiness and all that, with the clips, brought the clips in. They gotta dye his hair to show his allegiance to whatever they dye in his hair to. Got the orange hair. Oh, the Trump orange hair with the Trump orange, and the orange that happened in New York with the orange haze and all the fires and orange. You know what I'm saying? Like it's real. They using this colorology, methodology, theology. They running magic on niggas, man. And although we may love Usher music or appreciate his music, a great way to just not watch the Super Bowl or not watch his performance, or at least like refrain from something. You know what I'm saying? Refrain from just the debauchery that's going to happen based upon us supplying our energy to this situation. You know what I'm saying? As we supply our energy to the situation is what they're able to usher in. If we don't pay attention to it, it literally will dissipate. I'm telling you, what you don't pay attention to does not exist. So if we all don't pay attention to this shit, it will not exist. But we are being utilized as the fuel or the food for all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? So the other thing that I wanted to mention was the Merkaba. So duality, right? So we have duality. We live in a world of duality. So just pay attention to when you're being pulled both ways. in your mind and your heart and your spirit and your energy and stuff like that. When people are pulling you, telling you, your mind's telling you to do one thing, your heart wants you to do something else, it's because we live in an as above, so below situation, as within, so without. So it's a Merkaba type of situation where it's a counter rotating thing where something wants to go one way, but something wants to go another way. Something wants to go one way, something wants to go another way. Kind of like a flow. Like you want to use your right hand, but you got a left hand. You want to walk this way, but you got to go that way. You want to go to work, but you want to chill. You want to take care of your children and focus on them, but you want them to have fun. You want to help people feel good and do that, but you know that comes with a level of healing and hurting and hell. You know what I'm saying? You want to do all these things, and it's like a counter rotating thing. So that's why they use the black and white and the polarities and make you pick a team and make you pick a god and make you do a lot of things. In this situation, zeros and ones and shit like that. Male and female, switch that because it's a circle or it's a counter rotating bounce, which your lower desires are normally not in tune with your higher desires. So that short circuits the system because that's how the body operates. Like the two snakes on the staff of Hermes and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So when they got people going both ways, this is why you're able to do that, because it's like, all right, I could get all of this, but I'll sacrifice this. I could do, you know what I'm saying? It's like a back and forth, but we have to understand there's a center within all of this. And this Merkaba field that I'm showing is straight lines. Our Merkaba fields are not straight lines. They run in like, it's like a torus type of bounce, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like a flow of a bubble. You know what I'm saying? But they put lines around this now. We got lines. We recite lines. We quote lines. We write lines in paper and pen. And, you know what I'm saying? We're lined up. Line them up. We're in alignment. You know what I'm saying? We're all lined up. So just pay attention to the Merkaba situation and understand there's a balance and a flow there. And we can get a flow of life if we know how to flow with our lower desires and our quote-unquote higher desires, to be able to understand life for what it is and move accordingly. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to move in any specific way, so to speak, but what makes sense for you. And you'll know that because we all leave ourselves clues and tools with our names, with our history, with the people who are around us, with energy and stuff that we're attuned to, with even just asking the question. It has to come our way. We're magnetically attracted to that, and as we become more and more spiritually inclined in these times, we'll be able to see that more and more. You know what I'm saying? So they're using these pretty girls, you know what I'm saying, men as girls, to usher in some other shit, man. And I don't consent. I'm not consenting to it. I'm ushering in what I want to do for me, which is holistic healing, wonderful wealth, supreme spirituality. All that and more. You know what I'm saying? On this next episode of Universal Row. And whatever you want to do with yourself as well, it's not to be exclusive or none of that. You know what I'm saying? But it's to be resonant and to be able to be support those who support me in reciprocity. You know what I'm saying? As we do that, we can make these things happen. But these people don't support you. It's a one-way street. You buy their tickets. You go to their show. You focus on what they got going on. And they got other shit, deals and shit going on behind the scenes that we don't pay attention to. So if we could pay attention to it, then it's like, all right, fine, that's cool. We can enjoy the music and do that. But like, why? What comes behind this is some foul shit. And if you look into the numerology that they did with Kobe, you see it was some real, the quarantine, all that was crazy. So, and what happened after that, and you know what I'm saying, the jab, all that shit was crazy. So with all of that, I'm not allowing this to usher anything in for myself and those that resonate with me. So stand in solidarity for this, and you know what I'm saying, go both ways, but your own way, which is in the center. You know what I'm saying? Real radio, man. Do what you do. Stay yourself. Stay true to you. Find out what that trueness is, not one that was implanted in you by this parasitical system. You know what I'm saying? Find your flow. Find who you are, man, and know what you know. Real radio.
Capital B, capital O, capital A, capital F. Both.